you know that in 1869, Sir Syed traveled to England with two of his sons and he wrote a detailed travel log back to his friends Nawab Hussain al-Mulk and Maulvi Zaid al-Abidin. Today our story is on the visit of Sir Syed to England. The journey was started on 1st April 1869 with a party of 5 persons: Sir Syed himself, two sons, elder one Syed Hamid and a younger one Syed Mahmood, a servant named Chaju, Mirza Khudadad Bey, a distant relative from Delhi who also received a scholarship. So the first stop from Banaras was at Allahabad, where Sir Syed met Sir William New, the Lieutenant Governor of Northwest Provinces. He was the one who nominated Syed Mahmood for the scholarship. Then from Allahabad, the party reached Bombay and the journey took almost 6 days. They used trains, bullock carts and other means of conveyance to reach Bombay. Finally, on 10th of April, they lodged in a ship SS Baroda and reached Suez on 23rd April. Next day from Alexandria, they took a ship SS Pune and finally reached London on 4th May 1869. It was here in London Sir Syed Ahmad Khan stayed for 17 months and his lodging in the city was at 21 Mecklenburg Square. Dr. M.S. Siddiqui, a heritage enthusiast friend, has recorded these wonderful videos and also clipped the shots of the monument that has a strong memories with a great educationist and reformer. In those days, this building belonged to Mr. and Mrs. Glenn. A rental arrangement was done, and in all, Sir Syed and his party stayed at this accommodation for 17 months. The 4 members party stayed comfortably in the 6th room along with 2 servants. It's wrote like this: the Muslim reformer and a scholar Sir Syed Ahmad Khan is commemorated with a blue plaque at 21 Mecklenburg Square in Bloomsbury, where he lived in 1869 to 70. His blue plaque was unveiled in 1997 by its proposer, Syed Ahmad's modern biographer, Dr. Muhammad Abdullah Pasha. So, unfortunately, back home in New Old Delhi, the place where Sir Syed was born, there is no marks, no identification, and unfortunately, even the remnants were not able to conserve. Now let's go back to England. What was the schedule, what he was doing in those days? Every week he held the meetings with his old English friends. He visited almost all English and Scottish universities. It was here the mind map for MAO College was created on the line of Cambridge and Oxford. Along the help of with his sons, he even created the blueprint for the college rooms and the boardings. The other important work that was done at this time was the exploration of Oriental Library, new at British Museum, just to write a critical answer to a book written by William New. The book name was Life of Muhammad. And this book received a wide criticism all across the Muslim world due to some derogatory passages for Prophet Muhammad. But Sir Syed explored many of the old manuscripts and wrote a good critical answer that was published with the help of his son who did English translation, and it was published with the name Essays on the Life of Muhammad. And the work received a wide sale in England and it was accepted as a standard work on the subject. So this was a short story of the visit to England of a great educationist and a reformer. Hope you like our story. For the stories on history, food and Sufism, do follow and subscribe our handle Tawari Khwani. Thank you.